The once bright mural towers up. Suddenly, there's a sigh in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs. And
she's down there.
Okay. Why? Right. How do we get in there? The doors were under collapse.
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see...
A rusty ladder leads.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180? Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be... What if you were to do something more? What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about...
Teleportation is not a thing. This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here. Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is... Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially...
Two rusty metal plates that slide up. The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to...
He's quite proud of himself.
At least now we have an exit, so let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with years' worth of dust is shaken off.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left half a century. I think the purpose of this, what most people...
Good hiding place for someone who's up to...
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case. Millions of depictions of Mazov have been... You mean like Ruby? No.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but... We should... No. But
It's not a quib. The
looks like our suspect. If she's in here, once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do.
You will upset the balance of power. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
I leave that to your judgment.
He just can't be sure.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now. Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we?
If you can't predict it,
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been...
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be...
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through, it's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire... You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Very, very bad. This is the... All you feel is cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM. You see, A once bright mural, a slogan used to above the mural, Feld Electrical. Feld Electrical. There's something
In there?
Why single out this one, even though you're sure you succeeded? Trying to talk to.
How do we? She's probably. And then, anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way. Then, if we
Walk an adventure awaits. Suddenly, in through.
She's down.
Okay. Why? Right.
Finally,
Perhaps you can climb.
a rusty lad.
Yeah. That doesn't look good at all.
The distances, in addition, not to mention, what if you were astral projection? Be open-minded.
Teleportation is not a thing. This really. Oh, yes, it could hurt. A lot.
On second thought, because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks and nothing is happening. The lieutenant looks at you with that. I know you're thinking the stupid thing. Look. The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Yes, teleportation it doesn't crumble. Your fingers slip.
Officer, be careful.
The ladder leaves arrogantly with what remains of its material.
Enough of that now, officer. There has got to be a better, more age-appropriate way in.
You see, a slogan used to above the there's something.
In there?
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure trying to.
How do? She's probably. And then, anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way. Then, if we're desperate, we can
Walk the An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban. Suddenly, in through.
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Right.
Finally,
Perhaps you.
a rusty ladder lead.
Yeah.
The distances, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what? 3 meters up. Not to mention, what if you were astral projection? Be open-minded about this.
Teleportation is not a thing. This really has nothing. Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
On second thought, maybe because you're just standing, the lieutenant looked. A rusty ladder lead.
Yeah.
The distances, in addition, not to mention, what if you were to astral?
Teleportation is not a thing. This really... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
All you need to do is close your eyes. Zoot, zap,
Oh my god, I can't.
bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there.
The wind at the...
Never mind.
This isn't just glass. Yes, filament memory. The how, the why is... A mustachio, years worth of duck. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, the darkness. Cop dies under the boardwalk. An officer of the RC. 2 rusty metal plates. The doors.
After you climbed...
He's quite proud of himself.
At least now we have an exit. So let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages.
There it is again, like a swarm of
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but... no.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous.
Looks like ours. Once we detect...
You will. This part, keep calm. Go over the...
I leave that to...
He just can't.
Yes. Well...
If you can't...
I think I see...
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or...
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the... That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your
The explosion of static you're hearing, blasted from that pale emitter at angle.
saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? Thanks. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is...
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on... At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too. As she...
That's illegal! I'm guessing it's patented, but we are beyond...
Oh yeah. Way beyond. No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to... Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me, and...
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cop.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through...
Turn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She's carrying a 2-barrel front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form senses. Just keep her talking, and you'll get. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found my shack, huh?
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
I was, before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus and his boys, man. They told us you were...
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. But this is what happens to people who...
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all this time.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what? I already told you I...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like wild pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I don't think she's perjuring us. She didn't hate him, okay?
I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
She speaketh truth.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries. Not murder mysteries either, if that...
She looks you in the eye.
The fuck do elevators have to do with anything? Not particularly. Why are you so...
That's a pretty good question, actually.
I'm not really into old shit for old...
God damn it!
Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all...
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
And? The gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, not that kind of guy. Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
A knocked away AD front loader. Yeah. Evidence. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Clausia's rooftop. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Clausia. It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, no. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my... So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on. I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too. No, I did not. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really maybe twist the knife, just in case. Make her more desperate.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
That's your prerogative. Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamra.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum. Based on what I've heard about you, yeah? Where?
More questions.
How should I know?
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice.
Police radio?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there. He was still warm. But the
She eyes you, wary.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers. Like always, she sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before. No, I really... She asked me to come up...
You made it look like a...
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea. Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. She asked me...
Clausia knew exactly what she was doing. She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this snitching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about...
So this is what she was...
Yes.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Yeah. Screaming isn't happening. All you feel, cops suffer.